I just got back from the Minecraft movie and that was so much fucking fun, bro. Like, honestly, this was like probably one of the first times I've gone to watch a movie by myself, and holy fuck, was that so much fun, dude. I should have known I was in for a treat because when I got to the theater, the showtime was at 7 p.m. and I got there at 6:30. It was like blocked off for cleaning. Like the theater was blocked off for cleaning up until like 6:55. So I was like, oh boy, we are in for a treat, bro. Like, when I was looking for tickets for this movie, I like wanted a rowdy crowd, but I didn't want anything too crazy or rowdy. I didn't want like the cops called or anything like that. So I like scoped out my areas and I chose a particular area where it's a bit more suburban. I was like spot on. It was like a huge group of teenagers with their parents and little brother. So it's like the perfect balance because you get the rowdiness of the teen crowd, but then you had the parents there. So like they're not going to do anything fucking illegal. And then you had like the little brother there. So they couldn't do anything crazy, right? So it was like, oh my, it was literally the perfect scenario, bro. Oh my God. People fucking did their homework and they knew when to cheer at every moment. And it was so funny because I got a taste of like every demographic that the movie catered to. I got the younger gamers that it catered to. I got like the older parents who would like have to sit through this movie. They threw in these little like 80s jokes and shit like that. And then they had like the little goofy like slapstick stuff for the kids. The movie itself wasn't anything special, but the hype around it, the community around it, the audience, like everything about that was so much fucking fun. That is why the movie theater exists, dude, for moments like this. Okay, side note though, this is more of like my own personal experience and like sort of a spiritual thing, but I genuinely feel like all of the stars fucking aligned for this day. Okay, hear me out. This is one of those moments, man, where my mind is like, holy shit, this moment was meant to be. First things first, I bought an AMC meme stock, like what was it, 2022, 2023, whatever, just a single stock. I bought a meme stock to participate in the GameStop, whatever, like bubble, whatever shit that they were doing before. So I held on to that one AMC stock, right, all those years ago. They sent me an email last week or 2 weeks ago saying, hey, all of our AMC stockholders, we're gonna give you free Dippin' Dots. And I was like, I fucking love Dippin' Dots. Literally a week or two ago, I was like, man, I really want Dippin' Dots. I haven't had those in so long. And fucking, what do you know? I got an email because they held the AMC stock. We're giving you free Dippin' Dots. I'm like, oh shit, okay, perfect. And then I start seeing all these videos on TikTok of people like cheering at the theater for the Minecraft movie. So I was already kind of hyped for it. I was like, ooh, yeah, okay. Yeah, this is fire. I want to go see the Minecraft movie and I'll redeem my Dippin' Dots. And then here's the other crazy part. When I was driving there, oh my God, it's my fault, but it's like kind of funny. I like was curious. So I looked up the Minecraft soundtrack as I was driving to the theater, right? I got in my car, I started driving, and then I turned on the Steve's Hot Lava Chicken song and I clicked on it. I was like, oh, this is cool. And I clicked it and I started driving and literally I hit every single green light. And for whatever fucking reason, the song kept looping and because I like pressed on it and I thought it was going to go through the whole soundtrack. For some reason, it kept fucking looping on that one song. And I was waiting for a red light to like hit so that I could stop the song or change it. But I literally drove like 90% of the way there, hit every single green light. I'm not exaggerating. Every single green light up until the light right before the theater. So I was listening to the Steve's Hot Lava Chicken song the whole time. I was like, what are the fucking chances of this? And like, it's like literally all of the red lights that I typically get stopped at. I was prepared. I was like, okay, here it comes. I'm gonna stop the song. Green light immediately. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, dude? This is such a crazy coincidence. I get to the theater, right? I turn into the parking lot. I go down a row. There's a single spot right in the front for me. I'm like, it's a full parking lot. Full parking lot, there's a single spot right there as I turn left. There's one for me right there. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, so I park right in front of the theater. I get in there and I'm like, what flavor Dippin' Dots do I want? The guy at the door said they had like cotton candy and icy. And I was like, okay, whatever. I guess I'll do icy. That sounds good. So then I get to the front counter and the guy's like, oh, actually we have cookies and cream and icy. And I'm like, oh, okay. It was in this little like chest freezer that you would go up and grab yourself. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll go grab it. And then so I was thinking in my head, I was like, oh, cookies and cream sounds interesting. But you know what? I'm gonna get icy because I feel like that's unique. I've never had that before. I open the freezer. There's no cookies and cream. There's only icy left. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is a weird coincidence. Okay. And then I get to the hall where the theater is, right? I'm like in the hallway and I see the caution tape and I'm like, oh, okay, fuck. Well, whatever. It's like caution taped up. I gotta wait out here. So I'm just waiting outside eating my Dippin' Dots. And lo and behold, the holy group came of teenager the group of teenage boys came through and I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be a good theater. Not only was it a group of teenagers, they came dressed in formal attire. They were literally wearing dress pants, dress shirts, and some of them even had like coats, like jackets on. And I think one of the kids was like, dude, you can't get this dirty. My dad's gonna kill me. I was like, what the fuck? This is so funny. Okay, it doesn't end there. It does not end there, as crazy as it sounds, okay? I'm like hyped. I'm like, ooh, this audience is gonna be so much fun. Get into the theater, right? I go to my seat and I'm like, cool, okay, sweet. There's nobody to the left of me and I'm like waiting. I'm like, okay, I hope there's nobody to the left of me. And then some people to the right of me sit down. I'm like, okay, whatever, cool. I got people on my right, but I don't have anyone on my left. And it turns out there was like these two teenagers to my right and their mom, her seat was taken by another person, but it wasn't the person's fault. It was like AMC's booking issue because they let her book the same seat that was already taken by somebody else far down the row and they wanted to sit together. So I was honestly in my head, I was like prepared to like switch over, like move over one seat to the left and then give the lady my seat because like I don't care, I'm by myself. And so I was like gonna say something and the employee comes over and he's like, oh, like I can seat you guys back here 3 together. And she's like, okay. So all 3 of them leave. So I have nobody to my left, nobody to my right. I can man spread as much as I want. I got a beautiful view right in the middle of the theater. And dude, the teenage boys that I was so hyped about were sitting right in front of me. It was so funny because they were sitting right in front of me. Their mom was to the left of me. And then I could hear their little brother was to the left too. It was so funny, dude, because I heard every demographic. I heard like the teens who got the Minecraft memes like in front of me. I got them cheering right in front of me. I got the mom to my left. So all those like spicy Jason Momoa like jokes or whatever they threw in to like, you know, like appease the parents. I got the like middle-aged mom laughing at those jokes. And then I got the little kid also reacting. So I'm like, this was literally the perfect setup. This was like literally the perfect movie theater experience. Like what the hell? That was so crazy. But oh my God, it was so much fucking fun, dude. I'm so glad I went. That was like a perfect night. Genuinely, probably one of the best, if not the best movie experience I've ever had. And it's not because the movie was so good, honestly. It was just everything. The stars aligned on this one and I'm so glad I did it. This was an amazing memory. Thank you, me, for taking myself to the movies. That was so much fun. I'll see you later. Bye.